Hey, welcome back to the writer's room. I am so excited to be with you this week, and we're going to do a fun writing prompt. Anyone in the mood to do some writing today? Remember, writing prompts are great even if they don't directly relate to your current project because they get you writing. They get us in momentum. It's like warming up in the gym before, running the race. And I love them if I'm feeling resistance because I don't have the pressure of doing something well on my next book. Just like, let's get moving. So the prompt I'm going to offer today is really inspired by our current series. We are moving into a month looking, or maybe a little more, actually, probably about 8 weeks, where we're going to be looking at what we consider pillar 4 of thought leadership, which is creating financial abundance through your mission and vision so that you have more money to live the life you want to live, fulfill your goals and dreams, travel the world, or invest in the things you want to, and share and contribute to the causes that matter. The world is better if you have more economic empowerment because we vote with our dollars every single day. If we want our world to change and our systems to change, we want to make sure we have that financial agency. It's why I'm writing the new book, The Science of Getting Rich for Women, which is coming out in May, and why we're hosting our upcoming day on April 7th, which is a half-day workshop where I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes sneak peek at some of the strategies in the book. You're going to hear from women who started with nothing. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man or how you identify. You're going to hear from real people who started without money, investors, trust funds, or anyone believing in them even, and have made millions of dollars, and that they've used to do good, to change systems in the world. You're going to meet some of them. You're going to hear their secret strategies. I'm going to coach you on mindset and give you the first steps in the book, The Science of Getting Rich for Women. This is welcome to everyone. It's not a binary event. Whatever your gender identification or not is, you are welcome here, and these strategies will work for you. And then we're going to be having an abundance accelerator for those of you that want to put this into action and actually see how the science, using neuroscience and physics and all of these great things, can actually galvanize us and help us create wealth. So we're going to have all kinds of fun stuff. Just mark your calendars before we get into the writing prompt. Mark your calendars for Thursday, April 7th. It's a free event, a half-day workshop where I'm going to give you so much cool mindset training strategies, and you're going to hear from others who have done it too. Then we're going to have the Abundance Accelerator for the following 3 weeks for those of you that are like, I am going to create a bigger financial breakthrough for myself so that I can invest more in my vision or support my lifestyle or contribute, whatever you want to do. Using these strategies really made a difference for our family this year when my husband, because of COVID, had all his big projects taken away because he works in the television industry and there were delays in production. And suddenly we were relying on my income to live. And thank God that I have been practicing the strategies in this book for a number of years. And I was in a position to say, I've got us. It's no problem. We're good. And I want to make sure that you're always in that position as well, whether it's a pandemic or a partner needs help or have a health thing come up, whatever that is. We're going to be doing some really powerful work in the Science of Getting Rich for Women, the Abundance Accelerator, the Write and Grow Rich May retreat. It's almost sold out in the room. It might be by the time this goes live, we might be sold out live, but there's virtual option available and hundreds of you are coming that way, which is going to be awesome. And you will be right there in the room with us. And then we're going to be having all kinds of other programming coming up in May with the launch of the book and into the summer. So I just want to have you save the dates for those things because I want to make sure that you get the coaching that usually I can only do in Thought Leader Academy. I want to make sure you have this coaching to make a real breakthrough so that you have money to invest in your book and your book launch and your marketing and your whatever it is that's going to help you reach the people you're here to serve. And so now we're going to do a writing prompt. So you're going to pick a system that you wish didn't exist. Now, this could be anything. It could be something really big, like the system of racism on our planet. It could be colonialism. It could be sexism. It could be whatever. It could be a system like addiction, codependency within an organization or family. It could be bullying. It could be any system. I'm just going to call any of these things. You might say that's not technically a system, but just for the purposes of this prompt, what is something in the world you wish wasn't happening? War, in a way is a system in this context. And you're going to write a prompt of what a parallel universe where this is not going on. So if you have been up agonizing about the situation in the Ukraine, like so many of us, crying with our Ukrainian friends, feeling powerless. What is a world in which we don't have dictators waging this kind of a war? What does that look like? What is the world without patriarchy? What is the world without racism? What is the world without? And just write for 5, 10, if you're on a roll, 20 minutes about a parallel universe. Is it a utopia? Has some other system come in its place? Or have we evolved enough finally in this parallel universe as human beings that we just don't need to engage in this level of hurt and unconsciousness? That's our sort of fire you up activist. This is your sort of Jerry Maguire moment. Create a parallel universe where a system that you don't like doesn't exist. And then what happens in that world? See what happens. Imagine a future or a parallel realm where people are free from this particular challenge. How are we better? What's different? What's possible? Not only will this help you get some writing done and maybe let you rant a little bit because the people can think back to, life on Earth where they've dealt with that stuff or in the parallel thing, but it also is future pulling our world into a more peaceful, empowered, and inclusive place. And how awesome that your writing practice today will have an energetic ripple effect on the world. I can't wait to see what you come up with, and I can't wait to see you at the Science of Getting Rich for Women events, the Abundance Accelerator, Write and Grow Rich in May, and all the other upcoming events. See you soon.